Welcome to the Europe vlogs. So this is gonna be part one of probably five. So I'm doing a 2-month trip around Europe, 19 countries. And I thought it was easier if I split it into like 4 or 5 parts rather than just doing one massive vlog. But yeah, today is the 9th of March. We're going up to Bristol later on because I have a flight to Amsterdam, which is my first stop. And then yeah, from there it's just buses, trains, ferries, all the way across, and I end up in Krakow in about 2 months' time. I'm at the airport. And I'm off into the clouds. Bye bye, England. I'm in Amsterdam. Got through passport control, super easy. He was like, where are you going? And I was like, kind of everywhere. I'm here for 2 months and I leave again from Poland. He was just like, so now going to find the bus. I have made it to the city. There's cool buildings everywhere. So I think I found it there. Just had to walk through literally the busiest section. Forgot it's a Saturday night at 11 PM in Amsterdam. So I've got all of my stuff and I had to walk through the crowds of drunk people, but I think we found the hostel. I'm in the hostel. Good morning. It is about 8 AM. Everybody in my room is still asleep, so I had to get dressed like in the dark without waking anybody up. But I think I'm going to go out, try and find some food, and I have a booking at one of the museums for 9 AM. So it is so quiet. I mean, I guess it's a Sunday morning, but look, there's like literally no one around. But yeah, it's not the warmest, but I'm gonna head to the museum. I still have like maybe 40 minutes, so I'm just gonna wander for a little bit whilst there's no people around. They're setting up inside. I'm just walking through. I remember when I came to Amsterdam about 1.5 years ago, just like in the dark, I walked through this. And this is like the park of museums, I think. So I have just done a loop of this whole park, like all the way down there. And there's so many museums. And there's like a shop over here, but this is where I'm going. The Rijks Museum. I really don't know how to say it. But this place. I made it to a painting area. So I have this Amsterdam card, which I highly recommend getting if you're in Amsterdam. It's working for me so far. I got a 48-hour one and it was like 80 euros, and you can get on like all the public transport, get into loads of stuff for free. So I got into the museum earlier for free. I've now got a free ticket, well, included in the $85, for a canal boat cruise. So this is the one that I'm waiting. I think one just left, so. I am done with the canal cruise. I am heading back across the water to like the north bit, I think. I don't know. There's like a lookout and like a, I don't know. So there's basically a bunch of stuff that I can do that is included in the Amsterdam card. So I'm just gonna go over there and see. So I have made it to Amsterdam Central Station. And it's this like huge building. I'm going to get the ferry, I think from there, and then I get it across because I'm going to go up to this building. I have come to This is Holland. It's like a 5D flight experience. Normally these things are quite expensive, but because it was included in the like thing that I bought, I was like, why not? And then there's a lookout here as well, and like a cinema museum thing. So I think I might do all of those whilst I'm over this side. So that's supposed to be a cow and a windmill. I don't know what this is. So we basically just watched a video in one of those like 5D cinema things, and it was like taking you flying over like all these different things. Okay, I am now at the Amsterdam lookout, and here I am. Not quite as high as some of the ones in New York, but it's still a cool view. I have decided not to do this, mainly because it cost extra money. But it's quite far down. I have just done the Amsterdam lookout. It was pretty cool. It wasn't that high compared to like some of the other lookouts I've done in other cities and stuff, but it was still cool. So now I'm going to the Eye Museum, but I think it's like filmmaking and stuff. So this is like a film photography kind of like camera museum. So the swing from earlier, that is how high up it is. I got Smarties! So I have some fries from this place. So I am back in the room now, but this is the room. I am on a top bunk, which is annoying, but fine. These are the beds. They're actually very comfortable. There's not really much of a view outside. But yeah, this is the room. Good morning. It is raining this morning. Not that much, but I'm hiding Sebastian under here so that he doesn't get wet. I have checked out, left my bags in the hostel, and now I'm gonna walk around and see some of the canals and the bridges. Not exactly the best weather to do it in, but this is the only time I have. So I was gonna walk across this bridge, but I've managed to catch it just as it's coming up. There's our boat. This is the bridge. Ta-da! So I have just taken the metro and the bus, and I found some more bridges. I'm literally just wandering around, waiting for museums and stuff to open, looking at bridges and houses, and then I will go inside. These are literally the thinnest houses I have ever seen. The bike storage is literally the bridge. I have made it to the Tulip Museum. So this is the Anne Frank house. It was sold out for like the next 2 weeks, so I can't go in. But this is it. Okay, it has got increasingly more rainy and kind of cold, so I am taking the tram down to the Modern Contemporary Museum. So this is all about like mental health and like jokes. But like, I don't know, this is so cool. You are that special. Joe Sarafini. So it turns out all this stuff is by Robbie Williams. Like, take that, Robbie Williams. Which I did not make that connection. So there's that one. So this is all Banksy now. I recognised that other one. That's like a very famous Banksy one. So this is all Andy Warhol now, which I remember learning about in primary school, I think.
Just like a kaleidoscope inside.
So that museum was very cool. Probably my favourite thing that I've done in Amsterdam. Maybe just because I like modern art and all the like digital like things that were so cool. But anyway, I feel like I've done kind of all I wanted to do. Just, it's cold. There's so much more to do here, but I'm cold and it's raining. So I think I can change my bus to an earlier bus. And then that means I can like go and check into the hostel at The Hague and like get some food and chill. So I am walking to the bus stop now. But look, the walkway is rainbow. I have made it to The Hague. Got my bags. Now I have to figure out how to get to the hostel. I need to get a tram, which I think is the other side of the train station. I have made it to the hostel. I'm in a 5-bedroom this time. I am this bed here, but there's like mirror and stuff, and then all of this. More random bit there. Good morning. I'm in The Hague and it is raining, unfortunately. But look at this staircase. Very narrow, but very cool. I have made it to the sea. Through there. There's the beach. The pier and stuff isn't open for another like couple of hours. But I'm gonna walk along here and just see. It's really like weird with everything being shut and closed and like no people around. I've made it onto the beach. It's a little bit windy, so I probably won't stay here for that long. But look, the wheel has started turning. So this appears to be some sort of like a big resort casino thing. It's an incredible building. It's like very commercialized around here. Like it's all restaurants and like the beach is all like there's cranes and tractors and stuff everywhere. So I'm pretty sure this is the Peace Palace. Unfortunately, it is not open today. Well, not open to the public today. This is one of the palaces for the king. I think it's a king, not a queen. But yeah. It's literally just like right in the middle of the street. On the streets going to the palace, there's all these crown lights. Good morning! I am at the train station, just waiting. I think I've got about 20 minutes until my train, but the train is only like 30 minutes to Rotterdam, so very close. One of my shorter between city trips. I'm in Rotterdam! I've just got to the hostel and dropped all my bags, and I've got like 5 hours until I can check in, so I'm just doing all the touristy things I can find. So I just got off the metro and I've come to this market hall. Look! The ceiling is all like fruits and vegetables. It's this incredible place. So I have decided to try these. They're like mini pancakes. And here they are. They're like little mini pancakes covered in sugar. So that is the market hall. And then there's this kind of like town square. It's kind of windy and cold. And then I'm heading in this direction. I don't know if I could live in one of these because this kind of scares me. I have now walked down to what looks like the harbour. There's a big red bridge and then a bunch of boats. So I made it to the proper harbour and the bridge. So I was down there. I decided to walk up onto the bridge. That one over there is another famous one, I think. So I'm just wandering around now. Found the church. And then there's this kind of like shopping street. Loads of souvenir shops. And if I walk around the corner, like a bunch of stuff. So I'm just kind of wandering. So I am at the hostel, just waiting to check in. Look, they have a disco ball. I've just checked in to the hostel room. I seem to keep having to walk up multiple flights of stairs with my bags, but that's fine. This is, I think, the nicest room I've been in so far. So there's actually nobody else checked in here right now. Because I appear to be the only person that's my bed. But this seems to be the best one because it's got lockers for under the bed, individual outlets, and a shelf. So far we've had a mixture of all of these, and it's got an ensuite bathroom, but the shower is in a separate room to the toilet, which is so great. And a mirror in the room. Also, yes, I have been wearing the same clothes for the last like few days. It's just the same jumper and trousers because I only really have one choice of jeans and two choices of jumper. But look outside onto the street. It's in this kind of like cool restaurant-y bar district. Good morning! I am off to Kinderdijk today to see the windmills, and oh my goodness, it is actually, so I was crossing the road, it is actually so sunny today. Crossing the road is so stressful because of all the bikes and everything in the Netherlands. But anyway, I am about to get the tram down to the water bus, and then that takes me all the way to Kinderdijk. So I just got off that tram and I was the only person on it for the last stop. But I'm down by the water. This is where the water bus goes from. I've got like 20 minutes. But look, sun! So I'm at Kinderdijk. There are so many windmills. There's also massive tour groups of people, but look. So I'm walking down this little nature trail in the middle of all the water. There's a couple of big tour groups that are by the museums, so I'm just kind of avoiding that. They're 5 in a row. There we go. This is probably the coolest place I've been so far. At the second museum now. The other one was the spinny one over there. And now I'm at this one. I've managed to avoid all the tour groups of people so far. It is very loud in here, but I think I can go up these stairs. So this is the middle floor. I didn't realise people actually lived in these. I actually don't really know what I thought they were for, but this floor is kind of creepy. It's just all dark. Okay, so this is through like grating because we can't go up, but walking down these stairs is like the worst thing. Surprisingly enough, it is so warm that I took my coat off, which I did not expect. It's actually sunny. So I have come in the cafe, got tomato soup and then hot chocolate. Now that the sun is a lot higher, I'm gonna go back to the like 5 in a row, which is somewhere over there. Okay, I think this is slightly better light than it was earlier on. So I have come to the lookout point, the ferry back to Rotterdam. The next one is in like 30 minutes, so I think I'm gonna get that one. But look at this view! Good morning! So I am leaving Rotterdam today. Got all of my things. I'm just getting the tram to the bus station, and then my bus is in like half an hour, I think. Here comes the tram. And then I am going to Antwerp. I'm in Antwerp! It's very windy. So I made it to the hostel and dropped all my bags, and now I am out. Unfortunately, it is raining. But I think this is the central station. It's like very pretty. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and do some exploring. I have made it inside the station. Look at this. This is incredible. So this is the other side of Central Station. It is incredible. But now it's the Diamond District. So apparently Antwerp is known for its diamonds. So I'm out of the Diamond District now. There was like the most diamond shops I've ever seen in my life. But all of the buildings here, like I think these are just shops, but they are so fancy. This is the main cathedral, which is very cool. So I've walked on the other side into another square and I found the other side of the cathedral. So I did not want to pay $12 euros to go into this cathedral. So instead I'm stood by the candles where I can still see everything. Just for free. So here we have more buildings. I do not know what any of these are. And the church is, well, the cathedral is still in the background. So it's basically just multiple squares and like outdoor seating and fancy buildings. So I've come to the water, I think it's the river, and then found a castle. So I have checked into the hostel, quick room tour before somebody else turns up. But it looks like it's going to be a full room tonight. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, so it just goes along like this. And then lockers. That is my bed. I need to put the sheets on. And then a view to the outside. Good morning! So today I am heading towards Bruges. I am just trying to find the bus stop. It's a little bit confusing. It's a different one that I stopped at. It's like outside of Antwerp. So I just took the tram here, but it's a bit confusing. And I am in Bruges. It is so busy. When I got off the bus and then got like the public bus, the market, we drove through the centre, so many people. So just dropped my bags at the hostel and now I am walking towards the market square where everybody was that I drove past earlier. I have made it to some kind of like market square, I think, or maybe just a square. Belgium is famous for chocolate, waffles and fries. So far I've got chocolate. So the sun is sort of coming out a little bit, which is nice. But I have decided to get some fries. Got some fries! There are so many boats. Back at the hostel. So, quick room tour. This is like pod beds, so I'm in that one. And they have a curtain. And then there's just more beds down here. I have the chocolates from earlier. This was salted caramel. That's nice. This is champagne. That is very champagne-y. And now this one. This is the blueberry. This is the best one. So I have come back out at night to have a look. Good morning! So it is my second day in Bruges and it is very quiet this morning. It has obviously been raining overnight, but luckily it is not raining now. There's like a gate into the old town area, and then that was the belfry from yesterday. So I made it to the canals. It's raining, unfortunately. So I am inside the Belfort right now. There's a museum up there, but it's like 15 euros, so I think I'm gonna just look at it from the outside. I have come to the House of Waffles. So this appears to be a make-your-own hot chocolate situation. Have a little waffle and some sugar, and then chocolate on a spoon? I think this is how you're supposed to do it. I really don't know. So I decided to go for a savoury waffle with a sweet hot chocolate, and this is huge. Good morning. So I am on my way to Brussels and Ghent today. So I get the bus to Brussels, I'm gonna drop all of my stuff and then get the train back to Ghent for the day. So I am in Ghent. I got off the train and had the worst bus journey to the centre. There was so many people, it was horrible, but I am here. So I think this place is mostly just cool old buildings, so I'll probably stay here for the afternoon. Honestly, I have no idea what any of these buildings are, but they're very pretty. So this is Graffiti Alley. The sun's come out. I found a castle. The castle is down there. Then this was where I started. And then the canals and whatever this building is. I am at the hostel. I am so sweaty, but it is actually really nice and sunny now. The 10 minutes that I decided to walk with all of my stuff, it decided to be really warm and sunny. But room tour. So I am this one up here. There is 4 beds in this room. And you can see sun. Up here was just like a random mattress, so I guess someone could sleep up there, but I'm in this top one, and then bathroom and stuff in here. Good morning. So I am in Brussels today for the day, and I'm just gonna go out and explore. It looks like it's still pretty sunny outside, but not particularly warm. So I think this is Grand Place, this like big square. It is very sunny and just the buildings are incredible. So that's Grand Place over there. And now I'm just exploring. I think this is like the main statue that I've been seeing like things of everywhere. Dressed in a little doctor's outfit, I guess. So now I think this is the palace. Okay, so I think this maybe might be the palace instead. It's looking very, very palacey, and there's some gardens behind as well. Good morning! So it is very early, it's like 6:30 in the morning, but I am off to Maastricht today, so leaving Belgium, going back into the Netherlands just for a night. So I'm here in Maastricht, back in the Netherlands, and it is already setting off all my allergies by cutting the grass. Found some cherry blossoms and they actually look nice. This is the old city gate. It says 1229 on it, which is, well, quite a long time ago. So I have made it to the square with this church with a red spire, which is very cool. So don't mind the 2 spoons. I've been trying some, but I've come to this ice cream place and I have stroopwafel flavoured ice cream. So a girl in Bruges, I think, told me about this bookstore that's built into an old church, so I have now come to see, and it is quite spectacular. Everywhere I go, no matter the language, there we go, and then there we go. So they have an English section as well, so that's different. And then the old covers, but look all the new covers and the hardback new cover of Solitaire. This is so exciting. This is definitely the coolest bookstore I have ever been in. So I appear to have stumbled upon a market. It's quite big. So I've just walked over the bridge. That is where I was walking earlier with all my bags. The bus dropped me like up at that bridge behind there, and I had to walk all the way down to like the bridge behind this one. So just walked along there. That's the other bridge, and then that is the red like spire thing. I'm in the hostel. So far there's just one other person in the room, so whilst they're out, quick room tour. I was in the middle of making my bed, but mine's this one, and then ta-da! And then we've got shower and everything over here. Good morning! So I am leaving Maastricht today and I am getting the bus to Luxembourg. This is my first technically new country of the trip because I'd been to the Netherlands and Belgium previously, but I have never been to Luxembourg. I am in Luxembourg! My first new country of the trip. And oh my god, it is hilly. It is so hilly compared to the Netherlands. So I'm at the hostel. Very quick room tour before I head out. So, sink in here, bathrooms are down the corridor. My bed is this one, and then we've got lockers and stuff. Got one woman in that bed, And then Sebastian. Nice view outside as well. So we've been walking around. It's very nice here, but there is a lift up the side of the hill. They've got Sebastian. I'm gonna try and run down the steps without falling over. There he is! Sebastian is quite literally in Luxembourg. So we've come to a square, some kind of horse, and then pretty sure this is the Grand Palace. This is definitely the Grand Palace. We've got Mr. Man over here going on a little stroll. We're having some kind of vegetable sandwiches. And that is the end of vlog 1 for the Europe trip. So the Netherlands, Belgium and Luxembourg. So next up I am onto Switzerland, which I am very excited for, and then a few others. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.